Hello, my name is Melissa Power. Welcome to my channel. Little bonus 30-minute ride for you today. Do not worry, you will still be getting the 45-minute ride on Monday, but this is just a little something extra. So, let's get cracking. We can do a lot in 30 minutes if we put our minds to it. First things first, taking the hands nice and wide on the bars as always. Shoulders down, chin up, eyes up. Let's find that RPM. 87 is our RPM in this warm-up track. RPM, revolutions per minute, how many times your legs are going around on the bike every 60 seconds. If you listen to the beat, your RPM is always going to match your BPM. Simple as that. So now we've found the RPM, we can start to find our intensity. Intensity, how hard we are working at any point during the class. 6 out of 10 is where I want you right now. So we've already found that RPM, and that's what we always do first. Then we increase our resistance to find the relevant intensity. So turn that dial around, increase those gears, however you are adjusting that resistance on the bike. 6 out of 10, moderate effort. You can start to feel it, but it's not that hard at all. We could do this all day long if we wanted to. It's a lot of 30-minute classes back to back. I feel you would probably be in the Guinness Book of World Records. Now, the second thing we are looking at is our power output. That's how hard we're working. And if you've got a screen, that's represented in watts. The higher your watt number, the harder we are working. So what I'd like you to do is reach down and give me a little bit of resistance on, taking that effort level up to 7 out of 10. Just a tiny increase, but what we're focusing on looking at here is that watt number. That should have increased. Holding it here for another 20 seconds, and we just start to really pull those legs up. Deep breath in through the nose. Here we go. Fantastic 30 minutes ahead of us. Mixture of rhythm and power. Our rhythm tracks there for active recovery during the power tracks to keep the body moving, but to keep the heart rate up in a different way that doesn't involve tons of resistance. Take that little bit of resistance back down to bring it back to a 6. Our power tracks, we've got some climbs, we've got some intervals, we've got some max efforts. We've got a little bit of everything for everyone in there. We're going to start out the saddle with rhythm. 75 our cadence. Effort level 6. Light resistance. With rhythm, the movement does the talking. So, a very simple move to kick us off today. We'll push the hips back, elbows come in, warming up the hamstrings and ride. The reason we're doing this is to prepare the back of the legs for power. And ride. We should have a leading leg here. 5, 6, 7, and ride. Hold it in your ride position and imagine you're trying to show someone the beat that can't hear it. And you're trying to get them to ride along with you. Overemphasize it. Back, back. Now that leading leg, if that's on the beat, the other one has to be. Take it back again for 8 counts. Elbows tuck in. Back. 5, 6, 7. Check that you're at 75 RPM. Already feeling a little bit out of breath. And ride. Here we go. 4 counts. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ride. Back. Chin up. Eyes up. Back. Breathing on every single movement. Thinking about the purpose behind the move. That the back of the legs are getting activated, are getting warm, so we can be better at pulling those pedals. Back and right, hold it here, get your breath. As always with rhythm, there are options for everyone. You can leave out the movement and you can just ride on the beat. If you're new to this, if you're a beginner, you can take a seat. Another one from my poetry book there. I feel like feet, seat, and beat feature the most so far in my poems. A little bit of a one-trick pony. I will endeavour to find other rhymes. If you give me some time. I'm sorry. Here we go. 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. Take it back. And up. Hips back, elbows in. We'll take a seat in 18 seconds. We'll take it straight into power there. Elbows in, chin up. Hands wrapped around the bars. Make sure there's no funny business going on with those fingers. That's what she said. 3, 2, 1, and drop into that saddle. Hands wide, shoulders back. Simple. 7 versus 8. 7 out of 10 now please. 80 RPM. 80 in the saddle actually can feel quite a low cadence. We're used now to riding at these 85s, even 90s. So you might be able to do slightly more than you think. Another reason to make sure that you are a real, true 7 out of 10 right now is because we're only going up to 8. And in order to feel the difference between the resistance, you need to have a high starting resistance, otherwise nothing much will happen. All right, my friends, 30 seconds, 8 out of 10 effort, we go. In 4, 3, 2, take it away. So 8 out of 10, we are still in the first part of the class, which means we never bring in anything more than an 8. We need the body to be nice and warm before we can hit those higher intensities, so you may feel like you have it, but I do not want it yet. Pull the legs up. 3, 2, and back down to 7 out of 10. This is going to feel a harder 7 out of 10 than it did before because you're fatigued from that interval. Simple as that. Aerobic recovery, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more interval. So you can just adjust the starting resistance if you need to. If you think, do you know what, Melissa? That was not a 7. That was at best a 5. Everyone's 7 will be different. Don't worry about what the gear says. It's how you feel. Alrighty. 30 seconds coming up, back up to 8 out of 10. Then we are taking it straight out the saddle and back into rhythm. Here we go. It's 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, resistance up. The temptation with this 80 RPM is to want to move the feet faster. We have to be really in control not to do that. So make sure this 80 is being found, the 8 out of 10 is found through the resistance, not increasing the RPM. 10 seconds, breathe it through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that resistance down. We are straight up and out of the saddle. I'm moving through these tracks quickly today as it is a shorter ride than normal. So we do not want too much rest, too much recovery. You find that in the 45. This is a little bit different, more to pack in, much less recovery. 77 the RPM. Nice. Leading leg, light resistance. 6.5 is your effort. Simple move here. We're going to come up and we're going to rise. Later on today, we have got some meaty presses. So we're going to keep it simple for now. 4 counts, straight in. In a 4, 3, 2, up, and right. Straighten the arms, back to the right position. Not going any lower than that standing position we hold. Up, good, keep it moving. Finding the intensity through the movement here. Up, and right. Up, we're going to switch it to an 8 count. Hold up. And right, take a break whenever you need. Keep going if you can. 5, 6, 7, and right. Hips back, chin up. Up. And right. And again. Up. Little pause here now. Right. If you've lost the beat, get that foot back. Bringing back the 4 count. 1 minute 15 on the clock. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2. Up and right. Up, hips back. When we're doing rhythm, we still want to think about that positioning when we're out the saddle, which is 60% of the weight above the saddle and only 40% above the bars. Right, up, right, keep it moving, drop. Don't forget about that leading leg, takes you between the positions. 77, quite high cadence, so feeling tricky, feeling out of breath, drop, up, drop. Last 15 seconds coming up, then we are going to stay out the saddle and we're going to take it straight into a climb. Up, right, last 8, up, drop, good. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, can you stay out the saddle with me? And move straight into power. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to get from 7 to 10 out of 10. It's that simple. Deep breath in through the nose, find the cadence. 70, we're ready to hit some high intensities now we're warm. 7 is our starting intensity. Now in these early stages of the climb, we can breathe through our nose. I'm going to give you time checks the whole way through so you know exactly what to do. There we go. 3, 2, 1, breathe in, out. 70 is a great cadence for a climb. It's finding that slightly higher, so we're using the lungs pretty much just as much as the legs. Really, really good for that aerobic work, as well as that strength in the muscles. All right, team. Take it to 8 out of 10. 1 minute 45 on the clock. As always, if there is any point you cannot hold the beat, stop adding on resistance. Never sacrificing the RPM for resistance. 8 out of 10, threshold zone. Lactic acid starting to build up in the legs. We can still breathe in through the nose. Breathe in, out. We are only going to be at 9 and 10 for our last minute. So you can really pace yourself. 10 seconds. Last couple of deep breaths in through the nose before we take it into some anaerobic work. This is where the muscles are working without oxygen. It starts to feel uncomfortable. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. 9 out of 10 effort. At this point, you should not be able to talk. If anyone comes in the room when you're doing this, if anyone walks past you, there is no way you could speak to them. But I have my resistance a lot lower than you, which is why I can speak, why I can coach you. At this point, you should not be able to talk like I'm talking. 30 seconds left. Last gear, last turn on, whatever it takes to get you to 10 out of 10. Now, a little bit more aggressive with that riding. Can you see I move my body a little bit more to help stay on that beat? Last 8, 7, flat foot, slightly pointed toe. Back is straight. 4, 3, 2, and take a seat. Brilliant work. Short and intense. Sip of water. Here we go. So, we have a few minutes here to flush out the legs before we take it into our next power track, which will be in the saddle. 85 your RPM here. Nice, easy cadence for jumps. So hands are wide, shoulders back. Resistance-wise, you might need slightly more than you think because it's a lower RPM. So when we stand up, in order to be supported, you've got to have that resistance. Have a little look. We go up, drop. It's an 8 count. Up, 5, 6, 7, and drop. Try it with me. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Push the bars away. Up, shoulders back, and drop. 5, 6, 7, give me 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. And up. Try and go backwards. I mean, you cannot, it's impossible, but it will stop you going forwards. Up, drop, keep it moving, take it up. Breathe out when you stand. Like you're trying to blow out some birthday candles. Up, drop, up, down, 4 more, give me 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. 1 more time. We're going to kick off with those 8 counts. If you're finding this tough, that's really normal. A lot of this is about finding that balance, finding that positioning that feels comfortable and manageable, and sometimes it just clicks. In 4, 3, 2, 8, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and drop. 5, 6, 7, and up. 5, 6, 7, and drop. 5, 6, 7, give me up. 5, 6, 7, take it down. We want a little bounce here. Up. Using the core to really stabilize. Up. 5, 6, 7, and down. 1 more 8 count. Up. 5, 6, 7, and down. Get ready. Last set. 4 up. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, take it away. Up and drop. Nice. These are such a good way to raise your heart rate and rest your legs and rest your muscles. Might be a different way to riding you've done before, but it is so effective for that aerobic, that active recovery. Fantastic work, stay here. Okay, so we are back in the saddle and we are back into power. 3 45-second intervals ahead of us. Your starting effort level is a 6 out of 10. Here we go. We're gonna move between these intervals quite quickly, there will not be much rest in between. First interval, we are taking it to 8 out of 10. So resistance will go up, RPM stays at 81. We ready? We go in 4, in 3, in 2, and take it away. 45 seconds on the clock, 8 out of 10 effort. Your 2 intervals after this are going to increase in difficulty. This is a tough 3 minutes ahead of us, so really, really strap in, buckle up, mentally knowing what's coming so you can prepare for it. Taking it for another 15 seconds, 8 out of 10, then we go back to a 6, which is a nice place to recover. Breathe, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, recover. Same RPM, stay in the saddle. Now there's a lot of temptation to stand up. What I want you to try and focus on is maintaining this RPM and this recovery cadence. Get ready. We go. 4, 3, 2, take it away. 9 out of 10 effort. This is on, off, on, off. A little bit like a condensed version of HIIT training. Very condensed. Brilliant, breathe through it. 9 out of 10 effort is where we are at now. Really feeling this in the lungs and the legs. We are not far away from the end of the class. You are doing brilliantly. Maintain this cadence, don't let it drop below 81. Pull up the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it back down. 6 out of 10. Okay. One last interval. Now this 10 out of 10 is where we go all out effort. We have got a long rhythm track after this. A really, really long recovery. So I want you to give me everything here. This is the highest resistance you can hold at 81 RPM. It's that simple. Deep inhale whilst we can. We go in 4, 3, 2, take it away. 10 out of 10 effort. Getting aggressive with it. Excellent, what a track. Push through. You need to give me 82, 83, that's fine. Having a look at that power. Advanced riders, hitting the late 200s, maybe 3s in the watts. A few of you might hit those 4s. Intermediate riders, can you get into the 200s? Maybe the mid 200s. Beginners, whatever you can do is brilliant. Now I want you to hold that power output. If you can't see your screen, it's 10 out of 10, which means you couldn't go any harder. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Stay here for a second, just keep the legs moving. Get a sip of water. We are so nearly there. Cheers. This is the longest rhythm track we have done in any of the classes so far. What a momentous occasion. Another one for those beginners, guys. Okay, team. We've got some press ups to do. 75 with cadence. Finding that resistance that's manageable. Giving the legs a little rest. Giving us that support out the saddle, but allowing the muscles to prepare for our last power track. Okay, we're gonna start with that 4 count. Find that leading leg. We lock in that leg, we're sorted the whole way through. We're ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Now if you look, hands are wrapped around the bars. I'm not going too low. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Drop. Really push the bike away, very confidently, like it's done something awful to you. Like down. Drop, 2, 3, 4, and up. Elbows come out, but not too far. Up. Already feeling that heart rate picking up. And up. Remember, the legs should feel easy. Up. Drop. I know this is a long set. It's a long press up track. 2 minutes 30 to go. Stay with it. Drop. And up. Down. This movement is really helping us work this aerobic zone. And up, hold it here. Aerobic zone is the one where it can sometimes feel a bit boring. It's like, you know, a long run. Often what people think is a little bit boring, but it's so important. It's what you use every day, day to day. So, I'm just trying to spice it up a little bit, baby. So we take our mind off what we're doing with the moves. 2 counts coming up. We go. 4, 3, 2. Have a look, join in when you can. It's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure you're supported. 1, 2. Not just in life, on the bike. 1 minute 30 left. Up. Okay, take a pause. Wait for that drop. We're going to bring in a single. Have a look. Bam. bam. It's all about the leading leg. This is a tough move. If you haven't done it before, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It really does. So my advice, do not bring in the body until the leg is on that beat. Bam, 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 bam. Because basically, the body is just following the leg. So lock in the leg, body will follow. Now we keep it moving. We've got 30 seconds. You might be really feeling this now. We've had over 4 minutes up here. Really, really long rhythm track. Really good way to train. 20 seconds. Hold it. All the way. Excellent. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat. Get a sip of water. What a ride. Okay. My friends, we have done so much. We have come so far. Good emotional stuff. Let's finish this job. We're out the saddle. 2 minutes 30 on the clock, then we are done. 2 intervals. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 10 right now at 67 on that cadence. You have got 40 seconds before our first interval comes in. Now, opposite of what we did before, this is easy versus hard. We go all out for 30 seconds. That's your first interval. Get ready. In 4, 3, now take it away. 10 out of 10 effort. 30 seconds, drive. Last track, everything we've got left, we are not holding back. Coming into your last 10 seconds here. Hold it. I'll count you down. 4, 3, 2, right back down to 5 out of 10. And if you need to, you can take a seat. Okay, this second interval, it won't be easy. Sorry, that was like a terrible DJ. This last interval is 45 seconds. So if you are maxed out with that 30-second one, you might need to drop a bit of resistance. But from experience, I know that a lot of you will not have gone full send. It's really normal, it's really natural, we hold back. So I want you to try and do that same amount of resistance, but for the 45 seconds. I bet you a tenner you can do it. Get ready. Tenner is a lot. I once found a £20 note on the street when I was 8 years old and it was still the best day of my life. 4, 3, take it away. All out, same resistance. 45 seconds. Then we are done, my friends. Hips back. Everything we know to keep the knees safe. Body weight back, flat foot. Staying at that cadence, not letting it drop. Look at the screen, are you still at 67? If not, pick up those feet. If you need to drop resistance to stay on the beat, that is fine with me. But try and do it with the legs first. 15 seconds. Breathing through the mouth while we shut the eyes. Just get to the end of it. We are so nearly there. 4 left. 3, 2, 1. And take it down. Sit down, roll it out. I had the best time. First 30-minute ride on the channel, I loved it. We got so much in there. And what I quite liked was that different, she says different. No rest. In those 45 minutes, we have those little rest tracks. But the program in these 30s means we push straight through to get as much out of it as we can. Let me know what you thought. Did you like it? 45, we'll drop again, like I said, next Monday. But if you like these 30s, we're happy to do more. It's still a new channel. We love hearing from you, what works. And as always, really, really helps us. It's just me and Chris behind the curtain that run the channel. So if you can like and if you can subscribe as well, that would be fantastic. Thank you. So, new 45-minute class every Monday, like I said. Keep the legs moving for just another 10 seconds. There is a stretch video. You might have already done it. If you haven't done it yet, 3-4 minutes, and you can click here and do that video, and you can click here and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for riding with me. I love doing this channel, love having you on board. Take care of yourself. See you very soon.